Showing kindness to our friends and family is a fundamental aspect of building strong, meaningful relationships, and as Christians, we can draw inspiration from the teachings of Jesus. Throughout the Bible, Jesus emphasizes the importance of treating others with love, compassion, and kindness. In the book of Matthew, Jesus says, "Love your neighbor as yourself," Matthew 22:39, which serves as a guiding principle for how we should interact with those around us. One way to show kindness to our friends and family is by being present and attentive in our interactions with them. In the story of Mary and Martha, Jesus visits their home, and while Martha is busy preparing a meal, Mary sits at Jesus' feet, listening to him. Jesus commends Mary, saying, "Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her," Luke 10:42. This story teaches us that sometimes, the simplest acts of kindness, such as giving someone our undivided attention, can be the most meaningful. Another way to show kindness is by being willing to serve and help others. Jesus himself is the ultimate example of selfless service, as he gave his life for the sake of humanity. In the book of John, Jesus washes his disciples' feet, saying, "I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you," John 13:15. This act of humility and kindness teaches us that we should be willing to put others' needs before our own and serve them with humility. We can also show kindness by being supportive and encouraging to those around us. In the book of Hebrews, it is written, "Let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds," Hebrews 10:24. This verse reminds us that all words and actions have the power to either build up or tear down those around us. By speaking words of encouragement and offering a listening ear, we can show kindness to our friends and family and help them navigate life's challenges. Furthermore, showing kindness to our friends and family involves being patient and understanding. Jesus teaches us to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us, Matthew 5:44, which requires a great deal of patience and understanding. In our relationships with those closest to us, we can show kindness by being patient with their flaws and weaknesses, and by trying to see things from their perspective. In addition, showing kindness involves being generous and willing to give to those in need. Jesus teaches us that it is more blessed to give than to receive, Acts 20:35, and encourages us to give to those who are less fortunate than us. We can show kindness to our friends and family by being generous with our time, resources, and talents, and by using these gifts to bless others. Finally, showing kindness to our friends and family involves being forgiving and gracious. Jesus teaches us to forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors, Matthew 6:12, and reminds us that we are all in need of forgiveness. While being willing to forgive others and letting go of grudges, we can show kindness and create a safe and loving environment for those around us. In conclusion, showing kindness to our friends and family is a vital aspect of building strong, meaningful relationships, and as Christians, we can draw inspiration from the teachings of Jesus. By being present and attentive, willing to serve and help, supportive and encouraging, patient and understanding, generous and willing to give, and forgiving and gracious, we can show kindness to those around us and create a more loving and compassionate community. As Jesus says, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another," John 13:35. And by showing kindness to our friends and family, we can reflect the love of Jesus and make a positive impact on those around us.